Do people sometimes do things that bother you, that make it difficult to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish? Us too. So we shared some things that help us deal with that.
It can be really frustrating having the people you interact with or circumstances that are out of control ends up affecting your ability to do your work.
We're not here to just complain.
Yeah, because
But talking about it is really important.
It's something that everyone goes through. You can either choose to be bitter about what happened or choose to be better about what happened. It's hard, but
you won't pull your hair out.
Now, I can totally attest from when I was really little to lately, but I figured out...
To when she was this little.
I just could never understand why people didn't care about things. If I cared about something, it just not make sense that anybody else wouldn't care and wouldn't put effort into things, and it would be really frustrating. And so I was kind of weird about that for a long time. Finally had that epiphany later on that, wow, people are different and have different cares
and backgrounds and
Yeah,
opinions and all sorts of
and they're having different days than you, and so they're going to care about different things. And you just have to understand that people are going to be different.
We all want to be noticed, but we're the ones in the background fuzzy when the ones in the front are in focus.
Boom.
And most of the time people aren't actually trying to tear you down. They're trying to build themselves up. Maybe they're not doing that in the best way, but they're just trying to work on themselves. They're not trying to be personally malicious against you.
It's hard being a motivated worker and getting lots of stuff done and being fast and learning things fairly quick, reasonably quickly. Working with a friend that I care about that sometimes doesn't get as much done as I feel like he should, but frankly I don't know what's come up that he's had to deal with, all the stuff that he's fixed, all the things that he's had to go do that have distracted him, and frankly he always gets everything done that we need to get done. And today there's this weird that same friend, he got pulled aside and we've been both trying to get the same promotion at work, and as far as we know we both have got it. We actually are both going to be moving through the same program, but he got pulled aside by one of our upper people in the company. And I'm like, well, I haven't heard anything. Is he getting pulled aside to get moved into the thing first? I thought I was going to get in first. And all this stuff. Turns out they just needed him to move his car. Don't make assumptions. People are there usually trying to do the best they can.
something I've learned too is that there's the whole saying don't judge others. And a lot of times we take that as the mentality of someone that is viewed as greater judging someone that's lesser. But something else that I've learned, judging people when you think they are judging you, but really they're not.
Yeah.
Every now and then I'll get in this little petty mentality of oh, that person doesn't like me or something, when in reality it could be completely false. And most of the times in my life it has been, because I've gone up and gotten to know that person better and they turn out to be really good friends, and I was completely wrong in the beginning. Giving everyone the benefit of the doubt. That's something I've had to work on.
Likewise, judging people that you see as better than yourself and putting yourself in a lower place.
Mm-hmm. That too.
That's not any good either. Why be your own enemy?
Thanks for hanging out with us, listening to our whining, and our growing.
Don't take it as us casting judgment either.
Yeah, most of the things that we say come from a place of we're trying to figure out how to be happy and help other people be happy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
we wouldn't bother
that's the
trying
goal.
to talk about things that we don't have any experience with, I guess.
Yeah, we wouldn't consider ourselves masters or experts really in any field. That's just what we're thinking about and what we're trying to learn.
Sometimes people don't do what they expect you to. Still gotta love them. It's okay. People are generally trying to do the right thing. Hopefully this made you feel better, and if you liked it, we'd appreciate if you push the like button. You can subscribe, and you can check out a couple other videos, like made chili, and it's gonna be delicious, and Riley had a surprise, and it was very shiny, and we're gonna make oobleck for him, because he doesn't know what that is, so that's probably gonna be hilarious. See you later.